Hello everybody, I'm CarlRyds and welcome to episode 4 of CarlRyds Plays Minecraft on the Ripple Effect server. You join me in the shopping district where I'm bouncing on the slime blocks because I am inside Menos's shop and I'm here to buy shulker boxes because I want to do what people do these days, which is have a crafting table, a bed, and then a load of shulker boxes in their ender chest with loads of items in them. So I'm over here to buy as many shulker boxes as I can. So, someone's already been here and bought some, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So there's 20. So if I get myself 20 diamonds and start taking some of these out of here, we can start getting these shulker boxes because I don't want to go to the end. I probably will go to the end in some episode in the future, but I don't like the end, it scares me. So I just buy everything instead. So I'm going to buy these up and I'm going to pop these in here. And now he's out of stock, so he's going to have to come and restock his shulker boxes right there. There has, I'm going to put these in here so I don't lose them all because that would be very, 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 very bad. And obviously we're going to colour code these later on. We might get to that today. Yeah. We might get to that today in this episode, or we may not. We'll have to wait and see. But that'll do for now. It is dark outside, so hopefully this place is lit up enough that I'm not going to end up with a load of googlies in here. Now, there is some other people that have been in here building their shops. There's Arbneys. I'm not going to show you in them because they haven't released their episodes yet. Sin's done nothing. And Magoo's done something. And I've started this. The only thing I could really think of for a shop was redstone stuff. And, yeah, maybe Magoo wants to buy some redstone stuff from me. I'm just saying. Maybe. So I've started doing a little bit of a design in here already. With some items in here and some glass and everything. A bit like Menos. But yeah, I think it's really good. There's a few things left to do. These are for concrete and stuff. But we're going to come back here later on in the episode and do some more work on there. So I'm really happy that people are starting to build their shops here in the shopping area. I'm not going to take you outside because there's going to be googlies, but as you can see, there's lots of googlies outside. But there's also areas over there, as you can see, where people can build shops outside. I've kind of laid out the design for that as well over there, so you can see those. But now we're going to head back into the Nether. We're going to head over sort of near my base, and we're going to start today's big project. Because I've been looking at the list of what everyone's doing, and I forgot that I'm meant to be building a squid farm. So we're going to head over relatively near my base and build ourselves a squid farm. So I'm going to get a load of resources together, and I'll meet you guys over there. Okay, welcome back everybody to the area that I have chosen to build this farm in. My base is about 500, 700 blocks in that direction over the water. But this is obviously a desert biome, and there's very little water around here. So this should be a great place for our squid farm. I brought over a load of resources over here. I'm probably going to need more than that, but that's what I've brought over so far. This is the area that the squid farm is going to be built in. Now, obviously, this is Y69, and a squid farm needs to be built between 62 and 43. So there's quite a lot of area for me to get rid of here. So I'm going to crack on with that, and I'm going to bring you guys back in once I've got down to level 43, and then we can start designing the farm itself. So I'll bring you guys back in just a minute. Welcome back, everybody. This is the Squid farm. So I've dug out this big hole right here and put in the water between levels 62 and 43. So if we go down here, you'll be able to see that the water goes all the way down those levels, and then we have the fence posts, the fence gates at the bottom here. Now, this isn't the most efficient farm in the world. While I've been sort of like testing it and stuff, we've managed to get 13 ink sacks. And I've been here for quite a while. So I think the issue is the Ripple Effect is a server that has a lot of water on it. So the spawn chunks have water on it, and other players on the server having water farms as well, such as Magoo's Guardian farm, for example. If that's loaded, we're getting no drops whatsoever because there's a water mob cap of 5, I believe. So if we just switch to CarlCam for a second, I can show you a bit more around the farm. Okay guys, here we are. There's Carl with his 26 deaths. I think that's the highest on the server. It's really bad. So he's like, I think he's like 30 blocks away from the farm. I think you have to be over 24. And I've seen a few squids fall and die here. As you've seen, we've got 13 ink sacks. So I don't think it's an issue with the farm design itself. Maybe it could be bigger and things like that. I just think that there's quite a lot of bases on this server and quite a lot of areas that have water. The entire spawn chunks have water in them, where the iron farm is. And I know Menos is working in an area right now that has water surrounding it. I think Carlock's in his base as well, and that has water around it. My base is going to be full of water as well. So this farm is not going to be efficient at all just because of the way Minecraft handles water mobs. I believe I was watching some of Sin's Lake Laogai recap videos, and he seemed to have the same problem with the squid farm that they built on the lake, where they just weren't getting the rates that you'd like. In terms of water around the area, that water over there is too low. That water is on the right level, but I think it's too far away from me, which is over here. That water, I think, is too low and too far away. So I don't think the water around here, I mean, that one's definitely too far away. Hi, Skelly. Hi. So I don't think like that is affecting it. I think it's more other people on the server. I've been reading some things saying they work best if you're the only one on the server. Now with this server, it's very, very rare that you'd be the only person on. So I think we're just gonna have to take what we can get from this farm, to be honest. So I'm going to carry on. I'm going to build the collection system underneath using rails and everything. I might use magma blocks, I'm not quite sure. I might just use glass for the bottom. We'll have to wait and see. And build a bit down here. Good job I lit this place up, isn't it? Do a bit down here in terms of putting in a collection system and everything like that. Put in some hoppers and an item elevator maybe and bring them into this room here probably, and just see what kind of rates we'll get after a good AFK session. But yeah, I'll see you guys back here in a second. Okay, welcome back everybody. This is the AFK room that I've been in for about half an hour now. I've put in the magma blocks. I went to the Nether and got myself a load of magma blocks. I found a really big load of them in a pretty safe place actually, so that was kind of cool. So that is now covering the entire bottom of the farm, as is the rails here. So you can see down there that it's all like powered rails and normal rails. And this is a unloader, so when the minecart comes back, if there's anything in it, the comparator output will be activated and it will turn off the power to that powered rail, and it will stop here and empty its contents. So as you can see, in half an hour, we have managed to get 8 ink sacks. It's not good. It's not good. But CarlRyds currently online. We had Menos online and Link online for most of that half an hour. So, as I've said before, this server has a lot of water in it. There's a lot of bases that have water around them. There's a lot of... The spawn town has water all around it. The spawn chunks is basically in the middle of an ocean. So we can't expect too much. I'm going to block that off before I get mobs all over me. So we can't expect too much from these types of farms, especially one that's only like 8x8. But, you know, it's an 8x8 and we got 8 ink sacks in 30 minutes. So 16 in an hour, 4 hours for a stack. Yeah, 4 hours for a stack. That's probably not great, is it? But, you know, there you go. Welcome to the Squid farm. It works better if no one else is online, but there's always people online on this server. If the Guardian farm is loaded, i.e. if Magoo's online, then you'll probably get nothing. So I need to tidy up out here and stuff. I'm going to leave it like this for the minute. I might do some cosmetic work just to get rid of all this stone and stuff down here maybe. But I'm not too worried about all that. It's just a place that, you know, you can get some ink sacks from. And if no one else is online, you'll probably get much, much better rates than what we're getting right now. Let's see if we got any more. That's the hopper. No, still 8. But we got 14, remember, from before. So, you know, we're doing really well with our 22 ink sacks that we've got from this farm so far. So if you guys are interested on the server to come down here, this is the AFK room. Go to the back of the AFK room and you're enough blocks away from the farm for it to activate. And if anyone else on the server, I know CarlRyds big on the Minecraft science, if any of you know, other than the reasons I've already stated as to why this is running really badly, then let me know as well. So I'll see you guys in a second. Okie dokie, so I've tidied up out there, removed all my shulker boxes and everything that I was using to build the place with. If we go down to the AFK room, you'll see that the tunnel is now sandstone. I didn't go for any like majorly different design on this because it's just what I had from digging all this out, to be honest. This is the unloading point, as you've seen. And this is now all sandstone, and I've moved it about in here. So you've got a bed and you've got an ender chest as well. I got a lot of sand and everything from doing this project, which is really good because I'm going to need that for my base. So even though this farm isn't incredibly efficient, we're still on 22 while I've been doing this. Even though this isn't incredibly efficient, I have a lot of sand. So, yeah, that's good for my base, which we'll be getting to in the next couple of episodes. We'll be getting to my base area. But for now, we're going to leave this farm. If people want to come here and AFK for 4 hours to get a stack, then be my guest. But, yeah, apart from that, we're going to leave this project here and we're going to head back up and we're going to head back over and do something else. See you guys in a second. Welcome back, everybody. So I've been sorting out my ender chest. So I've got my valuables, I've got my stone, wood, redstone, food, greeneries, dyes, sand, glass, nether, and liquids, and I've got a few other things down here as well. I've got a lot of sand, for example. So there's still work to be done on this, but I've been using it since the last clip, doing some work over at the shopping area, which I'll show you soon. And yeah, I've been really enjoying having the ender chest available with all that storage in it. And this is what I've been left with. So I've been left with a load of items and all the books from the fish farm as well. And obviously I've got the books and everything from the fish farm over there in the storage system for that in there as well. But you might have noticed that I have a beacon. Yeah, I've got a 3-level beacon. So I've got regeneration, I've got speed 2, and I've got haste 2 as well. I've also been using some of the books in the chest I just showed you, and using some of my diamonds to make some diamond armor. So I have a helmet with aqua, fire protection, unbreaking, respiration, and mending. I've got thorns 2, unbreaking, projectile protection, and mending on the chest plate. And on the leggings, blast protection, thorns, unbreaking as well. And on the boots, protection, death strider, unbreaking, and feather falling. So I still need a couple of mending books that I'm going to get from the villagers at spawn, because none of my villagers in my base have the mending available. I don't think any of them are actually librarians, which isn't good, but our first big build in our base will be a villager breeder anyway, so hopefully we'll get some of those and get some lovely books from that. But yeah, that goes along with my fortune pick, silk pick, shovel, axe, bow, and sword. So I'm all suited and booted. As you can see at the bottom of the screen, I have full armor points on there. I've got regeneration on. I'm not hungry. So all is going well in the world of CarlRyds. But I have been dying quite a bit. Before I got all this stuff, over at the Squid farm, I was lighting up some of the caves underneath it. And yeah, I died a few times. I'm now up to 26 deaths, which I believe is the most on the server right now. 26 deaths. I'm so good at Minecraft. But in the next episode, we are going to be using the chunk borders. And we're going to be using our respiration and our aqua to start building our base. And we're going to be using the chunk borders to map out the areas for the base as well, because my base is going to be a water base, and it's going to be basically a load of cubes with different things in them. So I'm going to be using the chunks to do that and mark it all out and everything. And obviously I'm going to have to clear out all this water in all these chunks. So we're going to start that in the next episode. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. Let's just turn off these chunk borders. There we go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to boot up my camera account, and I'm going to take you over to the shopping area and show you what I've been doing over there. I nearly forgot as well, I also tamed 3 dogs. We have the blue collared dog, the cyan collared dog, and the light blue dog as well. And I'm going to leave naming these dogs up to you guys. So in the comments below, leave me 3 names for my 3 different dogs. And if I like the names, I'll pick them, and they'll be named with name tags, and they'll be part of my Let's Play, and they'll be my new best friends. Hi guys! So guys, this is the shopping area. As you can see, I've done some landscaping around the area. I've made sure that there's areas outside for people to build in. So there's 8 plots around the shopping area for people to build their shops outside, in addition to the one inside if they want to. You can also see how cool the roof and everything looks from up here. Looks really nice. I've also been round with a load of torches in the floor as well and put in some lighting. As you can see, there's still a few areas that need a little bit more lighting doing, but I think all in all, the shopping area is starting to look really nice. Me and Sin still need to come over here and do some of the actual landscaping of these areas now. But I think it looks pretty cool to start with. So yeah, those are the areas that people can build in, the stone squares there. And then the rest of it will be landscaped in the future. And there's a nice path that goes all the way around. And I just think the whole thing looks really, really cool on top. If we kind of just go backwards like this, you'll see the kind of ripple effect on the sides and then all the glass and everything, and you can see through. I think it looks really, really cool. So I'm really happy with the way the shopping area has turned out. Very proud of it, and I hope you guys like it as well. I kind of decided against doing the redstone shop because I haven't really got that much redstone. So that didn't work very well. So maybe like when I've got a farm or something, I can come along and make a shop from that. So I'm kind of going back and forth on different ideas for the shop. So for now, we're closed, and basically this is how I get into it now, down here. So I don't know what to do with this shop, to be honest, at the moment. Anything in here? There's a few bits in there. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm going to do with the shop. As you can see, I've cleared out my maintenance area as well. So yeah, I'm not really quite sure what I'm going to do, but yeah, we'll come back here in the future, and I'm sure I'll come up with a good idea for a shop then. Well guys, that's going to do us for today. Thank you very much for watching. Hit that like button if you liked the episode, subscribe if you're new, and remember to check out my brand new series, CarlRyds Plays Airport CEO. A link to the playlist will be on the end screen. So I hope you'll join me next time where we'll start building our base. See you next time guys, bye!